Good afternoon. My name is Mona Gomez-Cabrera, and I want to thank you for listening to my career speech. As far back as I can remember, I've always loved the outdoors. That cool sensation of mud squishing between your fingers and toes, or that nice salty breeze you get from the ocean. I also remember the cuts and bruises and scrapes that we considered badges of honor when we played outside. So at that very young age, I always knew whatever career I had, it was going to be outdoors. And also at that age, I figured that what I wanted to be, my dream job, would be an outdoor wilderness guide. As a guide, I can bring people outside with me, and I could show them the beauty that this planet has to offer. And at the same time, I could teach them about conservation and preservation of this beautiful earth that we live on. Now, being an outdoor wilderness guide is not for the faint of heart. It requires a love for being outdoors all day long and possibly all night long. And it also requires a love of people with different personalities and people with different experiences. Not everybody has gone through the extensive training that you will have gone through. This is a very customer service based job, but it's not like customer service in the retail aspect. If someone makes you upset, you cannot just walk away and leave them. These people that pay you, their well-being is in your hands. I'm sorry. Also, at the same time, they pay you to be entertaining and engaging, and I feel like a class like this is what would help. Now, the hard skills and training of being an outdoor wilderness guide, it goes beyond learning how to pitch a tent, start a fire, clean water. What you need to know for this career can be extensive and expensive. From the website exploreorigin.com, they stated that training and knowledge for this field can cost anywhere from $540, which would probably be bare minimum CPR training and fees to the American Mountain Guides Association, up to about $10,500. And that could be training from places, not only the bare minimum, but places such as the wilderness first responders classes and the wilderness leadership training classes. Not on top of all the training that's required, a wilderness guide must be physically fit. In order to hike long distances and carry a pack, you need to be in good physical shape. And again, a guide is not only responsible for their own safety, but for the safety of those that are paying them to take them out. With all that being said, with all the training and the cost, according to ZipRecruiter, the average salary of a wilderness guide can range anywhere from $24,000 to $35,000. So it's obvious that people do not get into this field for money. Another wonderful thing about being an outdoor wilderness guide is that you can work anywhere in the world. And you need to remember, the more experience you have, the more desirable you are. People will hire you and pay you on an hourly rate to take them out. Now, as amazing as it sounds, and as excited as I was to share this idea and this experience with my mother, and grow up and do this career, what I did not consider at the time was the fear that she had of us spending all this time outdoors and making these huge plans. And most importantly, what occurred was the fear that I started to get of being outdoors. As I grew up, she reminded me of how dangerous it was to be alone. You can fall and break a bone. Or how unsafe it was to observe wildlife. You never know what could happen. So, needless to say, my career path shifted a little. But my love for outdoors had always stayed the same, and it stayed strong. And I've always admired those that went ahead and pushed forward and pursued the career of a wilderness guide, with or without the blessing of their parents. But although I am a little sad that I never became a wilderness guide, I did become an outdoor preschool teacher. And I did this to make sure that every child out there would enjoy the same feeling I had when you squished mud or when you felt that cool breeze. I am grateful for those that did pursue this career, because without them, people like myself would not be able to go out there and venture and retain all those memories that we had of loving the outdoors. I hope that you've enjoyed this speech, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you.